Hello, I'm back. I'm so excited to be joining you. There's been an outpouring of support for my last video, and so I got out my favorite toy. It's my childhood computer and a tractor feed printer that I repaired. So I'm going to tell you about my childhood computer and show you that, and I'm going to print out a banner. I printed out one banner already just to show you guys, like, oh good, here we go. Yeah, I assume I think maybe it's gonna be flipped, I don't know, but World War II era teletypes, punching tape and Nazis, happy computer guy on YouTube. So I will be in Chicago this weekend with my World War II era teletypes. They're Model 14s, so please come by. Okay, so this is the printer, but first I'm going to show you the computer. I have nothing turned on because I wanted to share with you this sound. Now the screen's going to look pretty terrible. Just you know, I haven't done. I'm not there in terms of like setting up the speed on the shutter to match the CRT's refresh rate. I'll get there though, but that's okay. We won't look at it very long while it's flashing weirdly. So let's turn it on and listen. I'm going to try to move my mic a little closer. Oh, oh no. Oh no. That was a bad sound. So let's try turning it off. And let's lean in again, see if it makes that bad sound again. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, oh dear. So I did move a lot of things around, so maybe I bumped a cable. So give me 1 second while I check those cables. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the channel. So I'm, very intentionally trying to channel Fred Rogers. I think that much is, clear with the new videos. And I'm sorry you're watching my backside now. I wanted to move this all the way over so that, I'm going to remove a couple components. That's often the first part of troubleshooting, guys, is removing some components. So I'm removing my zip drive and my Ethernet. Yeah, this thing's on the internet. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so I did that. Did that. All right. I can also disconnect my serial, right? I only need my printer cable connected, though they're the same kind of cable. They're both what's called mini DIN, and they both go to RS-232, which, oh, let me see if I can get that somewhere you can see it here. Get this cable out of here. I'm also letting the system warm up for a second. This system has an emulated SCSI disk inside of it. So it actually is booting from SD card. And I was using it earlier today to print that banner. So I'm excited to see what the problem might be with you guys. So this is what it goes to, a DB25. This is very common for RS-232, and that's what this printer is. This is a serial printer. It's the same protocol that you would talk to a modem via, for instance, a serial modem. So let's take a look at this computer. Now that I've removed some things, let's try pulling the power and adding the power back here. Come on, darling. You've had some components removed. Okay, no bad noise. Let's try power cycling the monitor. And there she is. All right. So there's our boot screen. I think it might have been my zip drive. But luckily, zip drives are plentiful still to this day. So, like I said, we're not gonna stay here very long. I already made the banner. So all we have to do is open that up. But this was my childhood computer. This is my first computer that I had at home. At school, I used Commodore 64s, and my neighbor had an Atari. But this was the first one I owned, and my family spent more than a good amount of money to get this for me because they loved me so much. And it was clear that I was very good with computers at a young age. I had an aptitude that was demonstrated at school, so my family decided to spend the money to get this for me. So let's go ahead and open up that banner. It's got 3 words that I, learned from Fred today. The first one is wonder. Okay. And you can see we're right on a boundary, so I'm hoping this will just kind of spread across the 2. So wonder. And then the next word, right, is silence. Feels sometimes like we don't have enough silence in today's world, right? So that's something I want for the channel, is to have that calm between the words and moments of wonder and silence. And the last word, right, that I added is love. Okay. I love you. If no one else says that to you, I'm so sorry. This is a hard world for some people, but here, we're all about love and acceptance. And I hope you get that, not just here, but elsewhere. And it's the greatest gift we can give. And my next video, or maybe a couple videos, I actually have some diversity leaders where I work who will be joining me to talk about affirmations, and giving examples of affirmations and how we can share those. But yeah, this is my little computer. The other thing I wanted to share with you here. You can see I've got a lot installed. I've actually been playing Civilization with my little boy, and that's been super fun. He's 5, so he just turned 5. But this is After Dark, and I love After Dark. Everyone who's ever played with it loves it. The most classic is Flying Toasters, but look at all these screensavers. There's just so many. So one thing that I never see, I actually have the music turned off because I find it annoying, but it's kind of neat, I guess. I never see it really demonstrated with the music. It's one of those things that, come on, there you go. Oh, here it is. I can hear it. It's very faint. No, that's like an access or something. Maybe it's, I don't know what's doing. Let's see. Oh, I'm excited to see what it does. Like I said, I don't like it very much, so I haven't turned it on. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Can I hide this? There we go. It's showing a 15:08:84:7 today. The sun, the smell of toast is in the air. When there's a job to be done, the flying toasters would be there. Okay, I think this is just really off. Now have been on the way, the victory song they sing. We pop. Okay, I'm very off, but you get the idea. Isn't that cute? Oh, mighty toaster wings, in brightest day or after dark. It's the name of the product. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's too fun. I was not expecting this. I was not. Okay. All right. That's too fun. That's too fun. Some of these some of these are actually internet enabled. Okay, After Dark Online. So I could get sports. Now, none of these would probably work, right? This is copyright 1996, so it's a little out of date. But yeah, that's super fun. So let me rotate this away so that we don't get that annoying flashing. And for anyone who that was uncomfortable for, I'm very sorry. I will try better in the future. To go ahead and give you better graphics perpetually. So this is the printer I want to share with you. This took a very long time to repair. It's a Cito 3500. It was referred to as the tri-printer. And that's because it emulated a CI 8510, aka an Apple Writer 2. So that's how I'm able to use it so easily with the Macintosh. Oh, there's one more thing we need the Macintosh for, but we'll bring it back in a second after I show you the printer. So let's go ahead. I've got my lamp and I've got my camera. So I'm going to go ahead and move you guys. Okay. First, now I'm going to have to pick you up. It's a little tricky. There's a lot of broken plastics that I've had to kind of meld, so I have to be very careful how I work with it. Okay. There it is. All right, you can see, right, this thing actually has, my favorite feature personally, is the hex dump feature. So I can feed it cereal, okay, and it will print hex dump. It'll print exactly what it's receiving over the line. What I had to fix were a couple things. One, finding this ribbon was quite difficult. Two, right over here was a broken gear that I ended up working with a company called IGUS to 3D print a replacement for. Isn't that great? So what that does is, here, I think I can go ahead and show you. As I move this back and forth, what you're gonna see is that little piece right there, right here, okay, rotating. And that is feeding the ribbon through the head. So let's go ahead and watch that. Now look how it's going, right, clockwise, and now as I go back the other way, it continues clockwise. So there is a little gear down in there that feeds that, and it was broken. It had multiple teeth missing. So they worked with me, and we were able to 3D print a replacement. Now the 3D print replacement, due to the small size of the gear, did not work very well, but I was able to use a Dremel and a knife and a pick and shape it enough so that it kind of just wedged in there and worked really well. So let's go ahead and turn on the printer. You need to make sure these are snapped all the way down. There's a little sensor here, and I used to bypass it with a little magnet. But since I fixed the plastics, we can go ahead and close the cover. So let's turn it on. Oh, okay, we're online. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is turn it offline, boop, OFL, and then hit top of form. And that's gonna feed me a full page. There we go. Now, it's actually misaligned right now. It's a little off. So I need to actually turn it off and do the alignment procedure, which is manually feeding. And I just directly grab the thing that the paper rolls over. It's called a platen. So I'm directly grabbing the platen and rotating it because the handle's kind of messed up. And this is very much what it's like to work with these older machines. Lots of little working around their quirks, just like people, right? Everyone has their little quirks, and you know, it's a kindness when instead of, you know, judging them for their quirk, we try and work with it and work with them, you know, because accepting someone's foibles, right, is accepting them. And that's a powerful thing. Acceptance is always, always, always a powerful thing. Validation. That's a lot of what I want to talk about in my next show about affirmations. you know. Oh dear. I have a little tear because I moved all of this to share with you people. And it's, oh, I gotta feed it really tight to get it back onto the teeth here. There we go. I think it's back on the teeth just enough. Just enough. If I keep feeding. Doo doo doo. You know what? Why don't I move you over here so you can watch? Yeah, you know what? And we'll refeed this whole thing. That's the smarter thing to do, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Now this stand is really neat. I can just go straight to the floor with it. Pretty close anyway. Close enough, I think. Oh, nope. Here, I can set you right here though. Just move this monitor a little bit more. Okay. Oh, wow, you're way up there. Hello. Okay. Now, oh, it wants to lean over a bit. Let's go ahead and tilt you down a lot. Bring you down. And then let me loosen this. Bring you over here. There we go. We're just going to go ahead and redo that entirely. You can see, just touching this thing, I've already picked up quite a bit of ink. Isn't that incredible? Just barely touching it, I picked up quite a bit of ink. So there we go. All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is open it up. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. It's a little scary every time, I tell you what. I'm going to tear this page off. Okay, get rid of this. Or rather, set it aside because I can use it for something else, right? Or my children can use it. That's what's really exciting. And I'm going to go ahead and put this into feed, put this into load paper, flip these up. Okay, take this off because it's all torn. All right. And now I should be able to pretty much just, yep, there it goes. Tighten that up a little bit. My teeth are already in on the bottom and they're fine. So now that I just tugged it a little, I should be able to get these teeth realigned enough to feed. I'm hoping. All right, it was just kind of too tight there. It's a little hard to do this while I'm holding up the, but that's the thing that's broken is the part that would hold up this part I'm holding by hand. That's okay. You're worth it. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, we have some success. I just got to get past this broken part. Yay, there we go. Oh, that's looking great. That's looking great. Wonderful. I'm actually going to try going up like this. It's not how you're supposed to do it, but I'm hoping it works because I'm having a lot of difficulties with the paper routing. So maybe this'll be great. So doing this with you guys has given me an idea to try a new paper routing. Isn't that exciting? And it looks like it's working. Wow, this would solve a huge problem with this thing for me. Okay, there we go. What I'm doing is I'm just putting this is the seam right here, and I'm putting it manually at the top, right where that little pin head is, okay? So I'm there, I'm ready. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I'm fully snapped. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn back on. We're going to see the head seek. I'm going to try putting it offline. I'm going to hit top of form. That should feed a paper. Ooh, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, that did not work well, but I can fix that. I'll return it to its normal routing. We now return you to your normal routing. Well, I was hoping that was going to be a happy little accident, but luckily it wasn't a happy little catastrophe. I would not have been super stoked on having to feed that again, but there we go. There we go. Okay, let's try that top of form again. I'm going to tug on this while we do so. Okay, that's looking much better, isn't it? That's looking much better. Now I can actually adjust this side. Just try to anyway, just a little bit. Why is that? Oh no, that's just shifting within the. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's close enough. Let's give this a shot. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, it'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna print, and I will. Well, I honestly don't know. Should I fast forward this? Should I play some nice music while it prints? Well, let's get it printing first. Okay, first I have to put it back online. Okay, let me see whether or not you guys are focused okay. Are you focused okay right here? Here, let me try touching it. Boop, boop, there we go. Okay, so file and print. Okay, and I'm going to print in best quality, all pages. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I tug on this just a little bit while it starts, because I don't want it to go anywhere. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Oh wow. Oh wow. Let's see how that sounds on the. Oh, that's loud, huh? Yeah, yeah. Wow. Isn't that lovely? It's loud though, isn't it? I think we're going to fast forward past this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. Oh, we just got to help it a little bit. It'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be okay. Oh dear, I know what I did. Woo! I forgot to put it back into ready. I'm so silly. Oh, this one should be forward. Well, good job, little printer. Working even when I was missing using you. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. Let me straighten this up, too. All of these things need to be just right for it to print really happy. But that's okay. I like to baby it. Make sure that everything's going okay. And it looks like we got it going back, so yeah. Well, these are just beauty marks. And there we go. And it's perfectly on the line, which means everything's working. You know, the paper alignment, everything. This is an obscene amount of work. You might have noticed me having to make some adjustments. I forgot to put it back into ready, and So that caused a little bit of an issue. That was why the paper was doing what it was doing, I think. Anyway, I love my new banner. Let's go ahead and put the printer offline and do top of form. I'm going to hold on to this so it doesn't feed back on itself. There we go. And there we go. Oh, that's so beautiful. Wow. So those are my goals for myself, for the channel. Wonder, silence, and love. Providing those to you, and being part of your day that's calm, and you know, where we can just appreciate the wonder of these machines that surround us, and the many ways they touch our lives. So I hope you have just the best day. Thank you.